Hello again, I'm Hamp Tanner with whaletravel.com. To my right is Ed Hall.
Thank you.
With whaletravel.com. To my left is New Guy, whaletravel.com. New Guy's not behind the camera today because we have a lovely camera assistant, Sarah, Sarah, what do you say?
Hola.
Hola. She says hola. She's Spanish.
Speaks no English.
How do you say Sarah in Spanish? Sarah? Sarah?
I think
Anyway.
it's Sarah.
All right, so today we're reviewing
Jose.
Dogfish Head 60-minute IPA, not to be confused with the delicious 90-minute IPA or the 75-minute IPA, which I've never had. Dogfish Head Brewery, which is in Milton, Delaware.
Back in with them after New Guy almost blew it last show.
On the Chicory
Stout.
It's not my fault. I didn't make it.
Gentlemen, want to make a pour here?
Just watch the mouth. Okay.
While they're pouring, I'm going to tell you what the pros and the amateurs alike have said about the 60-minute IPA here over at beeradvocate.com. Now, there's been 1,896 reviews as of this afternoon by the population, folks like us, that have given this an average score of A-, and the brothers at Beer Advocate give it a B+. A- is rated as excellent, B+ as very good. So among those who have already rated this, anywhere from very good to excellent. So let's see what we come up with. What the adjectives that are showing up on this particular beer: in appearance, hazy from the yeast, decent head retention. That's a terrible pour, by the way, no head.
Sorry, it's free.
Yeah, whatever. Smell, mild estery with hints of floral citric hop, cookie-like malt, and faded buttery yeast.
Butter word again.
Very bready, this beer. All right, and it tastes, the adjectives are hop oil flavor, juicy with citric and bitter herbal tones, solid maltiness, dough toasted grain mix, touch of nutty yeast, a semi-dry finish with a long, lingering bitter finish from the hops. Okay, it's a very standard IPA type of description. So before we have a drink, 6% alcohol by volume. And our shout out for this episode goes to Colonel Rob Friedenberg, serving the United States of America in Syria as we speak, because he has become an expert in languages like Farsi and Arabic, which it's all Greek to me. Colonel Rob, tip of the hat to you, sir.
Man, you're a small hat.
All right, gentlemen, let's have a taste.
Well, that's a good IPA.
That's what an IPA tastes like.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any disagreement that that's an IPA?
No.
What's an IPA? I like the 90-minute better.
We're not comparing it to the 90-minute.
I didn't say we were. I'm just saying I like it better.
What are the flavors that you're detecting in that?
Very hoppy. That's what I'm going to say.
And it's bitter.
It is a bit
Quite bitter.
Yeah, I don't get the little bit of the creaminess with the 90, but it's a good beer.
It's not offensively bitter.
No.
It's appropriately bitter.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So, would you like to go ahead and score this beer? Another swallow?
I think I would give it a A-. I mean, I'm partial to this anyways, but
Yeah.
I think it's a good, I guess a non-double IPA.
Right.
That's not a bad way to put it there, new guy.
Your score?
I prefer a double IPA because I like the alcohol. But A minus. A minus.
I'm A minus as well. This is a good, excellent go-to IPA. If you're having more than 2 or 3 or 4, you better go with this one, not the 90-minute. So Dogfish had 60-minute IPA. Very solid effort in the IPA department. I'll give it an A minus, which means that every time I see it on the shelf, I'm buying it. That's pretty much what that means to me. Before we close the show, I want to give a quick not tip of the hat, but a quick recommendation for a pub or tavern with excellent beer selection that I have personal experience with. Ram's Head Tavern, Annapolis, Maryland, which has a beer list that is this long. Page 1, page 2, and their own brews, page 3, and then drafts, page 4. Anyway, tons of beers at the Ram's Head, great food, great live music. Quick couple of references from the beer menu. Chimay Trappist from Belgium, Duvel Belgian Ale from Scotland, Skull Splitter Orkney Ale. I recommend you try that next time you're in town.
That sounds interesting.
Yep, from the United States of America.
They got Budweiser on there?
They've got Bud Select.
Oh.
They've got Ommegang Abbey Ale. Hell of a good beer. $13.75, by the way, if you want to pick one of those up.
So
the rest
save
of these
up.
rest of these beers are like $3.50, $4.
Raise.
That bad boy is
That ain't happening.
it's 750 milliliters, so it's a big boy. It's a big boy.
Yeah.
Kind of like those fat tires we were buying at the convenience store in
750
South Carolina.
milliliter, huh?
Yeah.
All right, we're short on time. That's our show. We have got an A minus across the board on this beer. Thanks for watching. Tune in again for the next beer review. We are out.